Well, good evening and welcome back. A lot of information on your screen, not only here, but we also have the parking bans down here and also closings for a lot of churches for tomorrow morning. And the reason all has to do with this storm. We're expecting this to be a moderate snow event for all portions of southern New England, likely developing around 10 o'clock and finishing tomorrow morning around 8. After that, we have a chance of some leftover showers till about noon, but most of us will be done with it really just after sunup. We are looking at the peak of the storm between midnight and 4 a.m. During that time, that's when we're expected to mount up the bulk of our precipitation, and most of us are going to see this as a range of 4 to 6 inches. That's for most. There are going to be some bands that are going to develop, and where those happen to develop at the time the snow comes down, those will likely be our isolated hot spots right now with the potential of 7 to 8 inches possible. So yeah, here we are getting ready for the snow. Hasn't started yet. Visibility still looking fine across the region, and our current temperatures are sort of setting the stage. We're at freezing or below, so we're just waiting to bring in that precipitation as temperatures are cold enough to support it as frozen, not liquid. Winds are generally light to calm across the region. We are driving in air from the south as we speak. We have clouds that are already in place, and we're just waiting on the snow. So where is it? Here it is. And as that snow enters our cold pool of air that is sitting in place, we're going to see it develop from west to east. Before I go too much further, I wanted to point out we do have areas of rather intense snowfall. They're showing up as the darker purple here, and that's going to be the reason why, even though we're going to see this come in a short duration, it's going to have a big impact in terms of how much we're going to see. So that means our rates are going to be up. And when you have high snowfall rates, not only does it mound up snow pretty quickly, so right after the plow goes through, it still will be slippery right behind it. It means we're also going to lower visibility. When you put the two of those together, it makes for hazardous driving conditions, and that's why the winter storm warning has been issued for tonight's storm. So our futurecast shows us setting the stage with the temperatures, bringing in that snow developing from west to east right around 10 o'clock. Heavy at times, these areas of the darker purple will be popping up and moving through. At the time, it's going to start to crank out those higher totals. And then by 4 o'clock, we're going to see it begin to shut down and end by the time we get to like 10 a.m. After that, there's a chance of a light little shower in our vicinity, but most of us are going to be done with it by mid-morning. After that, we're going to work on clearing out those clouds as we go to Sunday night. So here's the deal. At the end of this scenario, it does have the potential of doing a light glaze of ice for the area shaded in blue, which includes a good chunk of Kent County, South County, Newport County as well. So that may be a glaze on top as the system winds down tomorrow morning. So please, if you have any early morning travel for tomorrow, if you can put it off, it might be a good idea because we could finish it all off with a glaze of ice. So our forecast, it all looks very blue, I know. 4 to 6 inches, isolated up to 8. The 4 inches would be along the south coast, where if we see any mixed precipitation, that of course would drive totals down. So our impacts for this one are going to be heavy snow, hazardous travel, reduced visibilities. Not in terms of wind or power outages or coastal flooding, because this is not a coastal storm. It's linear. It's coming in from west to east. We also have the chance of picking up some snow showers on Tuesday and Thursday, starting off with snow and then mixing over to rain. So basically a weather smorgasbord for the daytime hours on Thursday, with everything from snow to sleet to freezing rain to rain all on your menu as we hit the middle of the week. So it's going to be an active week, right? Temperatures are going to go all over the place too. Coldest morning is going to be Tuesday morning with lows near 14. Highest temperature will be on Thursday with that wintry mix coming on down. Nick?